the GL accounts to the company code segment data. Okay, so to be able to extend company code segment data any GL account, the prerequisite is it must be exist at chart of accounts segment data level. Okay, all right. So there are important fields we need to understand in company code segment data. Okay, that we will understand after extending the GL accounts. Okay, before when you go to the any interview, so people will ask you, so GL master data key fields. Okay, so we have n number of fields at the company code segment data, but okay, we understand only key fields. Okay, which we use in regular, day-to-day business activities. Okay, so now how to extend GL accounts to the company code segment data. Okay, as we know that GL master data, it contains chart of account segment data and company code segment data, and we understand chart of account segment data, it contains generic data, so that is applicable to all company codes subject to where you have been assigned same chart of accounts across the all the company codes. Okay, let us extend the created GL accounts to the company code segment data. Okay, I hope you are able to see my screen, right? Can
Yes.
someone confirm? I hope you are able to hear me properly, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
All right. So hope everyone is doing practice.
Yes.
So I think exactly we are about to reach 1 month. Okay. So in next month, probably from March first week onwards, we will also have the classes on Saturday, Sunday. Okay. Same timings, but it can be extended 30 more minutes or 1 hour as well. I hope those who are not those who are new to SAP, now you guys are comfortable, at least what we are doing here. As I said in the first class, here no coding, no custom programs, just we need to understand application. Okay, functional understanding we would need it. Okay, so how many GL accounts we created? Let us see. Financial accounting, general ledger, master records, GL accounts, individual processing. Okay, so as we know that so far we have used FSP0, where we have created GL accounts under the chart of account segment data. Now to create, okay, to extend the GL accounts, okay, so we have to use FSS0. Okay, there is another transaction code FS00. So after creating 2 to 3 GL accounts, we will see FS00 how we can use. Okay, normally as we discussed earlier, FSP0 FSS0 is the combination we call as a FS00. Okay, let us extend the GL accounts, extend extend the GL accounts code segment data. Company code segment data is applicable. Company code segment data is applicable only for which chart of accounts? Primary chart of accounts. Primary chart of accounts. Okay. Not possible, not required to extend company code segment data. Company code segment data against group and country specific chart of accounts. Chart of accounts. Okay, please remember these are the interview points also. Now extend the GL accounts to company code segment data. This is the path: accounting, financial accounting, general ledger, master records, FSS0. FSS0. You can continue. Okay, here also you see the create button. Okay, so then change company code. So far we have not extended any GL accounts to our company code A100, right? Okay, so I will extend all GL accounts to one company code. The next is yours, like your homework is there are other two company codes for which you need to extend the GL accounts. Okay, hit on the create button. You see here create button, display button, change button, copy button, block, delete, change company code, and refresh, update, and print view. Okay, so hit on the create button. This is the find button. Okay, hit on the create button. For you, this screen completely will display in blank because I have many company codes. I have no GL accounts. Now it is displaying. Okay, hit on the create button. Hit on the create button. Here, what GL accounts we created? Let us change company code. IB01 is not our company code. Okay, so give the our company code. What is our company code? A100. Right. Okay, no GL accounts exist. Give the 4000 that we have created. Raw material consumption GL account. Hit on continue. Hit on continue. Okay, now account currency. Okay, this we will discuss later. By default, it would be populated based on the company code currency. Okay, if you want to change, you can change. So during the company code creation for this company code, we have specified INR, right? So that INR based on the company code. If I keep here A200, then it would by it would default CNY or Canada dollar like that. Okay. So for the moment, what you need to do, so just fill the whatever the details I'm going to activate here. Later on, we will discuss of this screen key fields, control data, create and bank interest. These two tabs are applicable for company code. Okay. So here we need to understand what is the account currency, what is only balance in local currency, for which GL accounts we will select only balances in local currency, and for which GL accounts we would specify the other than the account currency. If we would specify other than the account currency or account currency, okay, what is the impact on the data postings? Okay, so here the tax category and the posting without tax category we need to understand, and reconciliation account for account type, this we need to understand, we will understand slowly. And open item management, account management in company code. So here we would need to understand open item management, line item display and sort key. Okay, authorization group, so who can be changed these GL accounts. Okay, this all we will understand. So for the moment, what you do, just be comfortable to extend the GL accounts. Once after this class, in the next class we will try to understand all these key fields. As I said, account in account currency, only balance in this control data. So not required to not required to understand every field, because as and when requirement comes we will understand the key fields. Okay, so similarly, the best example I would say that we also have n number of features in our mobile. So does it mean that we are utilizing all features? No, right? Only key functionalities we will understand. SAP also, SAP has provided a number of features. Unless until that requirement comes for the business, so we are not sure about the key fields. Okay, no matter of experience in SAP also, no one knows. I would say that 60%, if the person having the 60% of the knowledge on the application, so is going to be a SME. Okay, so 30 to 40%, so yes, he can able to survive. All right. Okay, so account currency, as I said, this is by defaulted company code currency. Okay, so what else you need to activate here? You need to activate line item display. Okay, sort key. So sort key, what you need to select, any field you can select. I'll select posting date. Okay, we will revisit. So how we are extending the company GL accounts to the company code. So we have hit on the create button and specified GL account. If this GL account is not exist in chart of account segment data, so is it possible to extend that? Let's see. Next to GL account, we will see the GL account which is not exist at chart of account segment data. We will try to extend the company code data and observe what error we will get. Okay. So I have selected only line item display and sort key. Okay, currency by defaulted from company code. So in this tab, what fields I have selected? Account currency, this is by defaulted, and line item display and sort key. Okay, so the fields we will discuss after once the after extending the GL accounts to the company code, we will revisit and hit on the create and bank interest tab. For freshers, if at all anyone wanted to try as keeping like 1 year, 2 years, yes, hardly will get very few calls. But if you get the calls, when you go to the interview, people will ask you in GL master data how many tabs we have. Okay, so how many tabs we have in company code segment data, how many tabs we will have in chart of account segment data. That kind of questions also you can expect. Okay, so field status group. Okay, this field status group, how it has been enabled here, we have assigned, we have created a field status variant, and we have assigned that field status variant to our company code. So based on that, where we have seen a number of field status groups. Each status group, it contains the list of the fields. Okay, so for the moment what we will do, so select field status group G001. Okay, so select this G001 over here. So select this G001 over here. In this create and bank interest tab, you need to select only now for now G001 field status group. Okay, how what is the field status group relevant for GL account? How do we know that? So that depends on the nature of the GL accounts. Okay, that we will discuss later. Okay, what we have selected G001. So this G001 during the data entry postings, let's say if I double hit on here, so these all fields it would control for that GL account. In general data it contains these many fields. So all fields for now I have enabled optional. That means whether you fill or not fill during the data entry by the user system, but all these fields would be displayed at a data entry level. Okay. So let's say under the general data, I have made it all optional. If I make it all required, so until unless user has to fill at a data entry level, system would not allow him to post the document, to save the document. Okay, these are all fields it would be controlled by. So under the G001, so what are all the fields? General data, additional account assignments, material management, payment transactions, asset accounting, taxes. If I say taxes, so if I make it withholding tax code, okay, mandatory, required. So unless this tax code to be filled at a data entry level, it will not allow him to save the documents. So that is it would be. So under the G01 G field status group, it contains n number of groups. Each group it groups the fields whether that field is required, suppressed or optional. Okay. So for now, so we have assigned G001 field status group. Okay. No need to select any field over here. Okay. Extend material consumption GL account. What we are doing here? Material consumption. Raw material consumption account. Okay. FSS0. Done save. Here you see the same chart of account segment data and the company code segment data. Options are the same. Okay. So, but here where we see that, you know, generic information, here we see that company code segment data. We are extending now against a company code segment data. Okay. Hit on the save. Now let us change our company code. How many GL accounts we have? A100. You see only one GL account we have extended. Raw material consumption. Okay. Now try to extend the GL account which is not. Let's see how many GL accounts we have in chart of account segment data. Okay. So any configuration or any data which you configured, any transactional data you posted in SAP, it would in the back end it would update in the tables. Okay. So now the GL accounts we have created, in which table it would store. Okay, let's say I want to see the GL accounts which are available under the chart of account segment data. Okay, so we have the table called SE16. This is the standard table. Okay, this is the program. I would say that let's say execute the SC16N. This is the transaction code. Here we need to specify the table. In which table we can see the list of the GL accounts? SKA1. Okay. So what we have seen here, we have inserted SC16N because now we do not have we have not maintained the list of GL accounts and when placed. Now I want to see how many GL accounts are available in chart of account segment data. Okay. So execute the SC16N. Now here specify the SKA1. This is the table where the GL accounts will be stored under the chart of account segment data. Okay, execute. Just hit on enter. Okay, GL account master chart of accounts. That means all the GL accounts that you have created under the chart of accounts. Now you need to specify here chart of accounts. Okay, what is the chart of accounts? I want to see the GL accounts under the primary chart of accounts. What is our primary chart of accounts? Z. Did anyone remember? What is our chart of accounts? ZC00 country, ZG00 for I think A100, right?
Yeah, E100 is.
Correct. So now I want to see the GL accounts under our primary chart of accounts because we can not possible to only extend the company code segment data chart of accounts only, right? Hit on execute. These many GL accounts we have under our chart of accounts. If I want to see all chart of accounts, let's say I want to see the GL accounts which are being extended against country specific chart of accounts, against primary chart of accounts, against group chart of accounts. Here you have more option. Okay, if you specify the range here, let's say A100, if the sequence is there, A to 300, all it would take. If I want to see the specific chart of accounts here, you need to specify in more tab, you need to specify your chart of accounts. Let's say ZC00, ZG00. I want to see the GL accounts. Okay, done, can execute. Okay, it can execute. Now it would display all the GL accounts under the chart of accounts. Okay, these many GL accounts we have extended. So if you see here balance sheet account, which are all balance sheet GL accounts, which are all what you call P&L accounts, you can see if X it is specify the balance sheet account, if blank it is not a balance sheet GL account. Okay, so now under which I wanted to extend primary GL accounts. Select this chart of accounts segment data, chart of accounts, and filter. You have the filter option here. It's a nothing but it is Excel. Okay, you can also pull these GL accounts into the Excel. You can see here word processing spreadsheet. Okay, you can download these GL accounts in Excel as well. So I'll filter this. Okay, select this, filter it. I'll keep A100. Okay, now these GL accounts will extend our company codes. Now we have extended 4000. So here, what you need to also observe. So we have not specified alternative account number. Okay, so how this is applicable for country specific chart of accounts. Okay, let us assign our country specific chart of account GL account number. Okay, for material consumption. Delete filter. So now, what is our country specific chart of accounts? 4000. Okay, 40,000. This is the material consumption. Okay, we will assign here. So, or you can also hit on the F4. So your country specific chart of accounts, it would display here. So you see here raw material consumption. Okay, so here the integration between country specific chart of accounts and primary chart of accounts. Someone asked in the last class, where do we assign the country specific chart of accounts? Under the control data, we have the field is called alternative account number, where we have to specify country specific chart of accounts GL accounts against primary GL accounts. Okay, since not possible to post the data against country specific chart of accounts, how the data it will flow from the primary chart of accounts, that integration we have to do in control data. Okay, if anyone asks you where do we assign the country specific GL accounts, where is the integration between primary and country specific chart of accounts? Okay, you need to tell In configuration, we assign country-specific chart of accounts against the primary chart of accounts. Based on that system, it would display in control data alternative account number. Let's say if I remove this, okay, observe here, I have not saved. I have not saved this. Okay, let us go to the OB62. So this is a configuration also we have seen. Okay, we will assign here our primary chart of accounts to the company codes. Okay, and country specific. What is our company code? A100. Okay, here if I remove here ZC00, let is what is the impact? Let us observe. Hit on this save. Try to understand. Okay, so now I have not saved. Just go back and execute another again transaction code FSS0. Now this GL account only we have extended. Okay, hit on the change button. Now I would like to see this field alternative account number. Okay, hit on F4. Okay, do we have country specific chart of accounts here? No, right? Earlier it was displayed ZC00. Now we do not have. Okay, you can input even anything here. Okay, you can input text also. Like if I input AC00, it would allow. Okay, so that means this alternative account number, okay, it works if the GL accounts having country specific chart of accounts. Here you need to assign the that country specific GL account. If your primary chart of accounts is not having country specific chart of accounts assignment, then this field it would become text field. Okay, hope you understand. So alternative account number, it works, okay, where your primary chart of accounts is being assigned to country specific chart of accounts, you need to assign the GL account. Okay, if no, you can keep any text field, it would allow. Okay, let's say if I assign here again country specific chart of accounts ZC00, go back and re-execute again it here. FSC0, change button. Now observe here. If I input here text, will it take AC00?
No, it
Will it
won't
take?
take. No.
Hey guys, is someone speaking?
Yeah, it won't take that txt because we have assigned country specific chart of accounts to OB62 level.
Correct. Your question is, can you speak loudly?
At OB62 level, we have assigned that chart of accounts, right? Country specific chart of accounts. So because of that, now it won't allow if we enter txt at the FS00 alternate account number.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's what I'm checking. Maybe text is allowing or not. I have first removed and I shown you. Okay, now I am trying to, what is the system error it is throwing? Now I have assigned here, where is that OB62? I think I have closed. Okay, now I have reassigned again OB62 A100. Here I have assigned here. Now I am trying to input the text. What it is saying? Account AC00 does not exist in chart of accounts. Okay, this is not the GL account. I believe that it is just a warning message. Okay, if you enter here, so to system it is allowing even the text field also, but it is warning. You can also make it an error message. Okay, by converting this text warning message and error message also. That means when your company code is having the requirement of country specific chart of accounts, unless so because this field we have made it optional. Maybe this warning message, it can be controlled as an error message, that I will show you later. But what you need to understand here, okay, if you are having country specific chart of accounts, you this alternative account number you need to fill GL account. Okay, text field it is allowing in both cases, but this text warning message you can convert it as a error message also, because system it should not allow, because when you are having country specific chart of account assignment, you should not you should not allow the user to input the text. Okay, you should always input the GL account. Okay, so but if your company code is not having country specific chart of account assignment, so then this option it would not display ZC double zero, right? That is the observation. Okay, so here we need to assign the our alternative account number. Okay, material consumption. So what you need to understand here for the moment, the integration between country specific and primary GL accounts. Okay, so this field in either way it is working as a text field, but if you want to convert that warning message, you can convert that warning message into error message. What it is says that, so text field should not be inputted. Okay, you need to assign the GL account. That is how we can convert the warning message into error message also. Okay, so this is the assignment of country specific GL account against primary GL accounts. It on the same. So similarly, for every GL account, you need to assign the country specific chart of accounts GL account, also called as a alternative account number. Okay. So next we will extend other GL accounts. Okay. 4001. Sorry. 4001. So we have so far we have used FSS0, FSP0. So let us now try GL account which is not exist. Let's say 4004 we do not have the GL account. We will try to extend that GL accounts to company code. What is the error it will throw? Okay, create button again. Hit on the 4004. So you do not have 4004 here. We have extended only 4 GL accounts under the expenditure. Let's try to execute. What it is saying? Account 4004 does not exist in chart of accounts. This is the error message. Okay, so conclusion is, or prerequisite, already we have noted this prerequisite GL accounts. To extend the GL accounts, extend the GL accounts against company code segment data. Okay, GL accounts, to extend the GL accounts against company code segment data. Okay, GL accounts must be available or created, okay, in chart of account segment data. Chart of accounts segment data. So this is the important point. Now let us extend other GL accounts. Accounts does not exist in chart of accounts. Okay, go back. So I'll input the 4001. Okay, hit on continue. 4001. What is this? I think it's SFG consumption. Continue. So by default currency and the same properties earlier we have selected. Okay. So line item display, sort key. So every field it has its own meaning. So we'll discuss. Okay. Create and bank interest. Now we will see the FS00 transaction code. Okay. How it works. Create and bank interest. Select the G001. That's it. Hit on this save. We have another transaction code, so that we will see now. Okay, SFB consumption. Okay, FS00. So far we have used FSP0. This is to create the chart of account segment data. Segment data. This is FS0 used to create company code segment data. Company code segment data. Now we will use the FS00. Okay, more popular transaction code is used centrally. Okay, mean to say that we can extend chart of account segment data, chart of accounts segment data, and company code segment data. Company code segment data. Okay. So let us see that now. Another GL account, extend FG consumption GL account against company code. Extend GL account against company code segment data. Okay, so same path, go back, FS00. Here you can see centrally. Okay, execute. Now you see type and description, control data, create and bank interest. All tabs you can see now. Okay, keyword, translation, and other fields also. You can see all these tabs. Type and description, control data, create bank. Earlier, when you executed FSP0, you would have been seen type and description. Okay, when you executed FSS0, you have seen that only control data and create and bank interest. Okay, now in FS00, it would display all the tabs. As I said, it is a combination of FSS0, FSP0. Okay. Now we'll input the GL account. Okay, so now hit on the create button. Give our GL accounts 4002. Okay, if GL account exists at chart of account segment data, so then only it would available in type and description. Hit and continue. Okay, continue. You see here expenditure, FG consumption, so group account number. These are all we already extended. Now you need to extend this company control data, company code. Okay, so when you hit on the control data, by default it would display the currency and other remaining fields we need to select. Okay, hit on the control data. On the control data, you see INR, select the line item display, sort key, select any sort key, not an issue. Okay, for the moment just select whatever I have selected here, the properties. We can create an bank interest. Here, field status group G001. Okay, come to the control data, alternative account number for this FG consumption. So 1:1 only possible. Okay, now we will see, we will try to assign another GL account. Raw material consumption account, we have assigned it, right? So we will try to assign this GL account to multiple GL accounts. Let us observe whether it allows or not. Okay, so 4,000 already we have assigned this 40,000 to 4000 account. Okay, let's try to assign this another GL account. What is the error it would throw? Okay, before that I'll take this screenshot. Let us try to save. Okay, what is the error it is throwing? Alternative account number already assigned to account number 4000. Did we see this error message in account group account number? We assign group one group account number, n number of primary GL accounts, whereas country specific GL accounts relationship between primary chart of accounts is always 1:1. Okay, you cannot assign one country specific chart of account to multiple primary GL accounts. That is the conclusion. Okay. So these are all the expected interview questions. Okay. So this error message in the real time also, when people not aware will try to assign the same alternative account number. Okay, they used to save, but they used to get this error message. Okay, so note, okay, the relationship between country specific country specific chart of accounts and primary GL accounts always 1:1 relationship, always 1:1 relationship. That means not possible, not possible to assign one one GL account against multiple primary GL accounts. Okay, so important these two. Okay, let's remove this and assign the appropriate GL account. Control data, go to FG consumption. So this we will assign. Hit on this save. And this save. Now it has allowed. So did we assign this GL account? Change. You have not assigned. Okay. Assign the SFG consumption GL account. Hit and save. Okay. There is another GL account. We extend. Okay. 4002 we have extended. How many GL accounts we extended? 3 GL accounts. Now we have another GL account 4003. Okay. Let us extend this GL account also. Extend 4003. Salaries GL account. This is the salaries GL account. Company code. Okay. So what you need to do here? Hit on the create button. Same FS00 only. Okay. Hit on the create button. Hit give the GL account. What is that? 4003. Okay. 4003. Then continue. Okay. Type on description. Next. Control data. Select the line item display. Sort key. Posting date. In the real time. So to extend the GL accounts, not this is the way. This is the manually what we are doing. In the real time, we have the uploading tools, okay, where we will input the all the GL accounts and fill the required fields to be inputted over here, and we will upload that excels through the LSMW. So at one go we will we will maintain the all the GL accounts. Okay. So but business has to provide all the list of the GL accounts. Okay. So and at one go we will extend all the GL accounts. This is just for where we were having the requirement of, or else day to day business activities, where business comes and ask you maintain this GL account, we will use this manually. Okay. But if you are going to work in the implementation projects initially, so it's not the way to extend the GL accounts manually. But after extending the after uploading the all the GL accounts, this is the screens it would updated only. Okay. But instead of using this manual creation, so where we will use the LSMW uploading tools. Okay, that we will understand later. Okay. G001 and save. Similarly, extend other GL accounts. Okay. Please note that we have not discussed any important fields in FS00. We will discuss. Okay. There are important key fields we need to understand, that we will understand. So keyword, and here just language, and another tab here you can see created date and created by who has been created. If at all any changes done, it would you can able to see in change documents as well. Okay, these are the normal tabs. Okay, you don't need to worry about that tabs. Okay, so far I have extended only expenditure GL accounts. Now I'll extend all the GL accounts. Okay, hit on the save. Okay, any questions over here? Any confusion? or any
No.
concern over here? Hope everyone is with me, right?
Yeah.
All right. Silent means everyone is able to understand. Okay, now I'll extend other GL accounts. So other GL accounts we have 1000. Okay, this is for inventory, raw material inventory account. Okay, hit on the create button. I'll keep all these screenshots here. Just follow that. Raw material inventory account. So hit on the create button. Use the 1000. Hit on continue. So one or two times, if you are able to access the screens, if you see the screens, then it would be more familiar to you. Okay, continue. Okay, type on description. You see assets, control data. Here you need to select line item display, start key, posting date, then create and bank interest. Select the G001. We will change. We have a number of fields, field status groups. We will understand. Okay. So at the appropriate time. Okay. When the time comes, we will understand other fields as well. Field status groups. Okay. For now, just try to understand how to extend the GL accounts. We cannot keep all the things in one plate, right? So slowly we will be able to understand all the required fields. Hit on save. So just this is the warning message. So as I told you in earlier, whenever you see yellow message, this is the warning. If you see here the red message, that is the error message. Until you resolve that error message, it will not allow you to save that. Okay. So since this is the balance sheet account, it is asking balance sheet accounts in local currency only. Okay. So let it be. So I have not activated that field. Just hit and continue. Okay. So data save. We have created one GL account. Okay. Similarly, create another, extend other GL account 10001. Okay. This is a sub inventory account. Subji inventory account. Continue. Type and description. Control data. Select line item display. Sort key G001. We can change fields as and when it is required. There are some fields which cannot be changed. It won't allow you to change. There are some fields we can change. Okay. Create and bank interest 3001. Done save. Similarly, what is another GL account? It is FGGL account 1002. Okay. This is the FG inventory account. FG inventory account. Create button. What is that? 1002. Button description. Create and bank control data. Okay. So line item display. Sort key 0001. Create and bank interest G001. Done save. Here you can observe that I have not assigned country specific GL accounts. Okay, so to assign this, you need to go here and hit on F4. Just country specific chart of accounts and group chart of accounts. The purpose why we have created, we need to understand because we are nowhere we are going to post the data, but you must be understand what is the requirement of the country specific chart of accounts, what is the requirement to have a group chart of accounts. Okay, so at reports, okay, wherever you are going to, whenever you are going to pull the reports, okay, you need to specify these chart of accounts under the relevant GL accounts. The same data which is available in primary chart of accounts GL account, it would pull from the based on this assignment. No other configuration is needed except for reports preparation. Okay, let's say where you are going to preparing the financial statement. Okay, you must have to prepare the reports in SAP where we required to have this chart of accounts in place. Okay, so other than that, all our day-to-day activities are being posted against primary GL accounts. Okay, two areas of the configuration you need to remember: creation of the chart of accounts, assignment of the chart of accounts, and assignments of the GL accounts in GL master data. Okay, that is our learning purpose. All your entire training is going to take place against primary chart of accounts. Why I'm not assigning here means just it would increase our GL master data. Okay, so just try to understand the assignment of the alternative account number in control data and group account number in chart of account segment data. Okay, so that is only for knowledge purpose I created, but in the real time, so yes. Okay, so we have to assign group account numbers and alternative account number. Okay, this is the only area where we will see this group chart of accounts and the country specific chart of accounts GL accounts. No, in nowhere we see this configuration level. Okay, please remember that. Okay, so I'm not assigning the country specific, just I've explained where we can assign the country specific GL account and the group account number. Okay, so hit on the save. Hit on the save. Okay, we maintained FGGL account as well. So what else other GL accounts we have? We have two series GL accounts also. We created only one GL account, 2000. I'll extend that. Go to create button. What is that 2000 GL account? We created share capital GL account, right? Share capital GL account. Hit on the create button. Use the 2000 GL account. Then continue. Okay, this is the liability GL accounts. Control data. Line item display indicator activation for all GL accounts. Okay. Sort key 0001. And create and bank interest. Done. Save. Okay. So now our A100 we have created assets, expenditure, liabilities. Incomes we have not yet created. We will create. Okay. So tomorrow what we will see, we will understand key fields in GL master data. Okay. So that means we just created without understanding any key fields. Okay. We created. Tomorrow we will see, we will focus on important key fields that we have to understand. Okay, in real time how it will works at data entry level, how it works, how it controls. Okay, so any questions from anyone? So again, I would request you, all of you, so do the practice. Okay, so still if you have not been installed or if you not started, okay, so kind request, start the preparation. Okay, so things are keep on adding.